Hard push-ups. Woo! You can do this one leg, straddle, tuck, and pull. Arms doing in the planche, the reason why it's the bicep is because your bicep is preventing your arm from hyperextending.
هذا حد العالم هذا طالق هذا راسخ وإلى آخره.
Bicep activation, the only way to do it is to lift your shoulder and up. Then you get slight activation, as much as you can get from a push-up. So I do all this exercise specifically for the planche. So there's the lean, right? Then there's also the push-ups in the lean, but then there's also the press. That press is where that bicep activation gets in. So say you're going from here, right? You're going down, up, and pressing up. But then on your way back down, instead of just leaning forward, your hips are up like this. You're trying to squeeze your hips down. That forces your body to go forward. That's how you're going to get that core activation as well. So this push-up is super complete. Like you're actually going to target your whole delt and some of your biceps and your core doing it as well. So you start with the lean. You lean as far as you can. Do a push-up. Press. Bring it down. Push-up. Press. And press. Let's see. Yeah. Woo! So now when you're here, it's really important to squeeze the ground. The harder you squeeze the ground, just like the pull-up bar, you know, the harder you squeeze it, the more power you're going to get throughout your whole body. So you're trying to squeeze it. Like I said, make those biceps vulnerable. Try to turn them out. Turning out your biceps is not about just turning the arms. Turning your arms is what's going to activate your lats during the push exercise. Hard push-ups. Woo! Woo! If you can do 20 of those strict, that's all the pushing strength you need for a planche.
So how's my form?
Let me double check. Oh, good. You put all your weight.
So I'm pushing the hips down.
Yeah.
Right when I come
from the pike.
From the pike.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing a forward, the lean, I'm on my tippy toes or I'm on.
It's easier when you're on your toes. So you're supposed to be on your toes,
but when
I'm squeezing your heels together, which if you squeeze your heels together, that's going to tighten your legs.
Got it. And then when I'm going up, I'm not on my toes no more. I'm here.
Yeah, you roll. You go from
here, bang. Got it.
Yeah. Activate those lats. It will cause your back to round more. There you go. Perfect.
Got to get full extension on the push-up.
Amazing. That's it.
Oh. Hey, Red.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hard,
hey,
right?
Red. And I feel it in my.
You get that? Hold this side right here. You can do this one leg, straddle, tuck, and pull. If you can hold this version for full for about 20 seconds.
I can't even get my shoulders on the bar.
I didn't have my shoulders. It's easier when your shoulders are on the bar for sure, but it doesn't have to be. Try to go from it from the tuck.
Nice.
Tuck.
Oh. Let's go, Red.
Yeah,
you're trying to,
sneakers is heavier.
So the way it works is you're trying to pull your chest in. The harder you pull your chest in, the more your back's gonna round. And then it'll bring it up.
Nice.
Close. Pull that chest in. You're gonna feel it. And then it will cause your upper back to lift.
Harder than it looks, y'all.
Pause. You
You
get this, a straight hold for like 15, 20 seconds, maybe even 10. You can do 20 of those push-ups. I guarantee you can full planche after.
over there. Yo, you ain't got no programs?
Not yet.
Not yet, y'all.
Not yet.
It's gonna be in the description though as soon as he do.
can't even
It's
get
hard.
up. I can't even
It might
get up.
be easier to start from up here. Kind of go up and then bring it down.
And then I feel it in my wrist. And then I gotta grip the ball that way, right?
It makes it easier.
Yeah, it's my wrist right here.
I have a finger around like this. Yeah. Oh, so this exercise becomes much easier if you have a place to put your shoulders on. So like a narrower set is gonna help a lot because then you try to focus on putting the weight on your shoulders.
And then eventually you start moving
The more you focus on putting the weight on your shoulders, the more use your body is gonna get to shortening your leg in that sense. Like if I'm here, right, just straight out like this, that's one way. But if I'm like this, I'm just shortening the length of my body. You see that?
Got it. It's like a hollow
The
body.
shorter your body, the easier it is to do the planche as well.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
Even to get ready for that, what I like to do is put your arms down here, lift the back up, and then go with the legs.
Raise it.
Just like that.
Ah, well, what is this move called? You know what I mean?
I call it the 𝗢𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗛. So complex. Yeah, that will get you right for the next step.
Nice, Brett. Nice, Brett. E.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yo, that's worse.
Yep.
Definitely takes a strong core. So when you're doing this planche, what's the target muscles? So many.
No target muscle. For the most part, it's your biceps. It's weird how it's biceps, but what your biceps are actually doing, if I'm right here in a lean, right? See the angle of my arm? What your bicep is doing is actually...
Try to get closer for this one
Yeah.
so you can...
So, what your arm's doing in the planche, the reason why it's the bicep is because your bicep is preventing your arm from hyperextending. So imagine if my bicep wasn't here, right, and I'm pushing down with this force, my elbow would snap.
Without a doubt.
But then the bicep is what's curling that up. And like I said, the movement like this, right? You can see the bicep head getting slightly shorter. For a push way, that's the only way to do a push exercise with biceps, in my opinion.
Got it. Yo, calisthenics,
Consistency.
man. Yes.
3
you
times
gotta-
a week at least.
At least, minimum.
Yeah.
To get that planche, yo. Stay tuned, stay ripped, 6-pack. Big pack.
Indeed, in the body, literal translation is a lump of flesh, a piece of meat. إِذَا صَلَحَتْ صَلَحَ الْجَسَدُ كُلُّهُ. And when that lump of flesh